Hey gang, today we are at EPCOT for the exclusive Passholder Preview of the brand new test track. We've got a preview window later this afternoon, but before that, we're gonna be grabbing some lunch at Connections Eatery. But in order to get this little sneak peek preview, you guys have to come along.
It's based off our name.
I am so pumped to be back at EPCOT early this morning and even more excited for this brand new test track. We have been waiting a hot minute for it to reopen, and hopefully it lives up to the expectation and lives up to all the test tracks from the past. Test Track has actually gone through a few major changes over the years. The original version opened up in 1999 with a very industrial crash test theme. And then in 2012, it was completely reimagined with a sleek digital look where you designed your own car for the futuristic sim track. And now the 2025 version, it has been reimagined again. And Disney is kind of saying it's gonna have a little throwback vibe to the first attraction that was there, which was World of Motion. They did open a virtual queue for pass holders only, and you do have a few more days now to get your virtual queue, either at 7 in the morning when you're at home or at 1 in the afternoon once you're here. Luckily, we got one bright and early, but not super early. We have some time to go grab some grub before we head to this brand new test track. Test Track 3.0, and I can't wait. But first, we're heading into Connections Eatery. And dang, is Connections busy for lunchtime. This is probably the busiest I've seen it in a while. Although it's one of the main areas in the front of the park where you can get walk-up food or mobile order food, I kind of knew it was going to be extra busy today because it is directly across from Test Track. So a lot of people probably got their virtual queue, got here as early as they can, but your arrival window has been fluctuating a little bit. So when we woke up, we were in group 50. And I think originally it said we were going to be boarding around like 11:55, and now it's all the way down to 1:30. So this is kind of what we wanted to do anyways. We wanted to chill in the AC, grab some lunch before heading on this epic new ride. You can feel the excitement in the air. Everyone is so super pumped to finally have this beloved ride right back here. But now I am ready to connect with some of this Connections Eatery food. Travis is going to be getting their French Bistro burger. It's a gourmet beef blend with caramelized onions, bacon, brie, mushrooms, Dijon mayo on a toasted brioche bun for $14.99.
I didn't get it with mushroom because I'm not a fan of mushroom. If you're an onion lover, you'll really like this. Got the bacon, good quality burger. The cheese and onion together is really good. I don't know what to describe it as. It's just very unique kind of flavor, but I really like it a lot.
And although I did get a plant-based burger, you know your girl has to try Travis's as well. He didn't get it with the mushrooms, correct though? No mushrooms, but if you like mushrooms, you can get it on there. But man, I don't think it needs it. Look at the innards on this thing. That is a delicious looking burger. Let's see if it's as good as it looks. Holy bacon, Batman. The bacon is crispy. The onions are like perfectly sweet and perfectly roasted where they're kind of like melting in your mouth a little bit. And Travis is right. That is a really good quality piece of meat. I don't know if my little plant-based burger is gonna be able to live up to it, but it's also house-made, they are saying. So hopefully it's as good as this one. This is the black bean burger. It's a house-made black bean burger with lettuce, tomato, guacamole, a chipotle sauce on a toasted brioche bun as well for $14.19. Now for a plant-based item, I think this is actually looking pretty dang good. And they said it is a homemade, house-made black bean burger. So I hope this is not no frozen black bean burger patty. And by the looks of it, it doesn't look so. I love that they also topped it with some guacamole, and then it looks like there's a little zesty sauce on the bottom. So let's give it a try. This thing is so ginormous. I think we're gonna have to cut it down the middle so we can actually get a proper bite. Sometimes black bean burgers can be very crumbly because there's not a whole lot of fat keeping it together. So I kind of want to cut it down the middle there, and then we can actually look inside of it. All right, you guys tell me, what do you think? How is it looking? Can you see some black beans? Travis is making a weird face, like he doesn't like how it looks. I think that looks pretty good. You've just maybe never had a black bean burger.
Yeah, I don't know what this supposed to look like.
Before, but let's give it a try. The house-made black bean burger. I've got to say, for a plant-based option, if you're looking for one, I really think that this burger is for you. I love the chipotle sauce on the bottom and especially the fresh guacamole on top. And the brioche bun is kind of just giving that classic hamburger, cheeseburger feel. If they would have maybe done it with a different bun, like a healthier bun, I don't know if I would have liked it as much as I'm liking this. This definitely is like healing that burger craving feeling that I have. And pro tip, the sauce that they have on it is called a chipotle sauce. But over at their sauce bar, they have ketchup, they have ranch, which Travis loved. A lot of places like don't have ranch as an option. And then they also had a thing called a zesty sauce. But I'm pretty sure this is just the chipotle sauce that they put on the burger. It looks the same, but I think it might be different. Why wouldn't they just call it a chipotle sauce if that's what it was?
You probably like that.
Now let me dip it in the chipotle. I think it is different. It's very similar in color, but the zesty sauce is really the sauce for me because it's almost like a Thousand Island dressing or like your Big Mac sauce. I really like this. So I think to make the burger a little extra zesty, you guys know what we should do. Let's take our little black bean burger and then get the little zesty sauce. Oh yeah, right on there. It can only be good, right? It can only be good. Oh yeah, I could just take a bath in that zesty sauce.
Yeah, I don't think the black bean burger is my jam. It's just, I don't know. I didn't like the texture of it for one, but I'm also not used to eating plant-based stuff like that. I usually like the chicken plant-based stuff more, like the fake chicken. But yeah, I don't know. There's something about that. Maybe it's just the actual black bean burger itself that I don't like the seasoning or whatever. But I guess if you're used to that type of flavor, you'd probably like it. I'm more of a beef burger guy, so I'm gonna stick with this one.
And they really don't have tons of options to get here if you're dining here. They don't have breakfast, they only have lunch and dinner. And pretty much all they have is that French bistro burger, an American classic burger, a breaded chicken sandwich, a margarita pizza, pepperoni pizza, cheese pizza, and then 2 different types of salads as well as the plant-based burger. So they don't have a huge menu to choose from, but I sometimes think that that's a little bit better, especially when you're eating at EPCOT, because I think they have more control of the food. Because for me, I don't think that they have a bad dish here. They have some really good Liege waffles if you're craving a sweet treat as well. And this is actually one of my favorite things about the Connections Eatery. You can see them making the food. They kind of have like an open kitchen. Right now he's making some fresh pasta right up here. I'm wondering, I guess maybe they do have a pasta dish or maybe they're making it for somewhere else, but look at that fresh pasta coming right out of there, you guys. That looks so delicious. Oh, it says right here, check this out. So they are making the handmade pasta in here for the Le Cellier Steakhouse as well as the Coral Reef restaurant. This kitchen is kind of making all the food for all around EPCOT. You can see the little Liege waffles right over there in the glass, looking delicious. They even have some Mickey desserts. Oh, that's what they're making right now. The little Mickey pastry, the upside down rainbow. Yeah, it's just so fun to come in here, eat some food, and actually get to see where your food is coming from. Well, lunch was definitely fun, and we definitely had some time to digest it, because Travis, are you ready to go 0 to 60 in 8 seconds, I believe?
I think it's faster than that, but yeah.
It's about 65 miles per hour, actually 64.9, but let's see if they made it a little bit faster with this update, and we're gonna be heading in right now. As of right now, they do have the main entrance blocked off, so you do have to go around to check in for the Passholder Preview. So we kind of got to go to the left here, but I'm still going to show you the new sign, the new entrance once we get in. So if you guys get a Passholder Preview in the next coming days where they have them still, you pretty much want to go all the way over to the left here to Mission Space. So like as far left of Test Track as you can go. And that's where we can check in. We're walking up, Trav, I'm so pumped. You had those fast fingers this morning, getting that queue.
What I did is at 6:59, I set an alarm for 6:59. And I woke up 6:59, have the app already open, refreshing, and when it hits 7, make sure it's refreshing, and then you should be able to get one.
And from what I can tell, there is definitely going to be a lightning lane, and it also looks like there's a virtual queue, like a permanent sign up. So they might be staying on virtual queue for a while. Let's check out this new queue. Well, first of all, it's nice and cold in here, so I'm enjoying that. Wow! It is definitely a whole different vibe in here. Check out this Astro 3. Look at this car. Talk about the future. This is definitely a very experimental prototype vehicle. I believe the part that we're walking through now used to be the design studio. So from what I can tell, we will not be designing our own little vehicle like you used to. We're still just walking through a queue. At least we have some AC, but more just visuals on the screen and then different type of energy efficient prototype. And right here, it looks like they're supposed to be showcasing the test vehicle of tomorrow, which are our new ride vehicles. But I guess we're gonna have to wait till tomorrow to see it, because like I said, this is the first day of Passholder Previews. The ride isn't even open yet, and obviously they have some things to finish up in here, but we're about to load. We're heading in right now. All right, here's a little first look at our test vehicles. We are number 29. I'm loving the LED light on the front. It definitely reminds me of the futuristic hybrid cars, and look at this car. All right, buckle up, Buttercup.
I'll be your guide on today's journey.
And I'm your automated vehicle. Welcome to the test track.
We've always been dreaming about the road to tomorrow.
And now we set a course for the future.
Before we can visualize tomorrow, we have to start by looking at the world of today a little differently.
That's where I can help. Let me show you how I see the world.
By using advanced cameras and sensors, vehicles are constantly scanning the road ahead, helping to prepare us for any surprises.
Hang on!
Whoa, nicely done!
Surprises, huh? I was built for this.
Tomorrow's roads will be built with technology too, like inductive charging to help keep you powered up.
Smart road activated. Power transfer complete.
Smart roads are just the beginning. Imagine being able to customize your vehicle at home.
Can I show them?
Go for it. First, select a new vehicle body.
What about this one?
Good choice. Now let's see how it looks.
Oh, let's try another. That looks good with the third row.
And here's one I think you'll really love.
Oh, I can get used to this.
Now how about we kick back and enjoy the ride?
Sure, it's always fun to be free.
Might have had some twists and turns, but the future is always just around the corner.
And together, we keep moving forward, finding new ways to drive to a brighter tomorrow.
Ready to see what else lies beyond the horizon?
Let's go!
Our test drive might be complete.
And that definitely felt a little faster than 64.9 miles per hour. And we're gonna give you our full honest review, but we have to go check out this showroom first. Trav found his ride. Usually you're not a Corvette guy, but dang, this one is pretty.
I'm not really a Chevy guy.
He's not a Chevy guy, he's a Ford guy.
This is different.
Yeah, this is a different level
ZR1.
of class. And they definitely have a display of some other very expensive cars, but I do wonder if they're gonna put more. I remember there being, you know, more cars right here in the middle, but there's lots of room for activities. And at the end of the showroom, I was hoping to be able to look at the gift shop, but it looks like the gift shop is still not open yet. It's just giant curtains, right, Trav?
Giant curtains in an empty room.
Giant curtains in an empty room. A full, honest review time, Trav, and I don't know if you can tell by the smile, but I was pleasantly surprised. I had a fantastic time on the ride. The queue, I think, was lacking a little bit. I was wanting a little more world emotion, maybe some animatronics, maybe some old school test dummies like we had in the first version of Test Track. But the ride, it had everything I wanted and more. Definitely updated. They kept our truck scene, they kept the forest scene, of course the launch, and that screen at the end of the launch was so much more epic than I was expecting it to be. It is so much fun. What did you think, Trav?
Yeah, I really liked it. I like that there's a mixture of like practical sets and screens. They kind of work it together. I like that they took the forest scene and made it real instead of just having like
digital,
you know, Tron neon type things.
Yes.
But yeah,
and then even the House of Tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. The sets are really cool. Yeah, the queue, like you said, leaves a little bit to be desired. It kind of has that new like EPCOT look, like they had a couple extra lights left over. So it's like
from Connections
Eatery. Put it in Test Track. But yeah, the screens that they do use are big and impressive. So it doesn't really take that much away from me because they use, like I said, they use practical sets and screens. I really liked it a lot.
And they did have a little nod to the design studio where you were like designing the car a little bit in your home of tomorrow.
Because they did get rid of, you probably saw it, but they did get rid of the design studio, which I don't really care. I always try to go bombard right straight past it. So yeah, it's cool that they added it into the ride as a little homage.
And like I said, we weren't expecting a lot, so we are pleasantly surprised and super pumped at this new Test Track. I will definitely always wait for it, and hopefully they'll have a single rider option in the future. We love doing their single rider option, but I can't wait to come back. But we aren't gonna leave quite yet because I heard there might be a new thing that we have to check out over in Mexico. And we can't leave EPCOT just yet because I found out over in Mexico, over at Choza de Margarita, they have a summer seasonal margarita, so we have to go and get it. This is the Mango Poptail Margarita, Lelo Blanco Tequila, mango puree, a hint of lime, Tajín chili powder rim, served with, get this, a strawberry popsicle for $22. Now, can you guys tell why I could not leave EPCOT without getting this drink? This is their Mango Poptail Margarita. Now, it is a pretty penny at $22, I believe, but you get a drink and a little dessert. Check it out, the popsicle inside. Let's give it a try. I usually do like mango margs, and I love that they put the Tajín on the side, so I want to kind of try it with the Tajín. Oh my goodness. I'm transported to Mexico. And don't worry, if I get too hot, there's something to cool me off. Check out, oh, I feel like the popsicle's gonna melt. This is actually,
sticking to it.
I know the lime is sticking perfectly to it. It's definitely a hearty popsicle. It's like a strawberry. That's really good. And if you don't want it to melt, just stick it back in your drink and you're good to go. Where's yours, Travis? Where's yours? And thank you guys so much for hanging out with us here today at EPCOT. What a fun ride getting to experience the new test track. And as always, peace, love, and positivity.
All the good things.
Love you guys. Bye.